What's up, it's Makai. I'm here for missed character details for Bleach Rebirth the Souls. I wasn't sure if we are going to get a new character trailer for Monday, so I decided to double upload for today and drop a video on the next character that we had missed out on previously. This video, we're going to be going over Uryu Ishida. Before we get into that, make sure you guys hit a like button on this video. Let's try to get 50 likes on this video, and let's hop into this. Over on the website for Bleach Rebirth the Souls, Japanese website, his figure description states that he's one of the few survivors of the Annihilator. He specializes in long distance attacks using spiritual weapon bow. He is in the same class as Ichigo and has one of the top brains in his grade. His special skill is sewing, and he is so good that he was the head of the handicap club as a first year student. Getting into his action features, it states that Uryu is a character who keeps enemies at bay with a variety of long range attacks. At long range, it is easy to maintain the upper hand as you can attack unilaterally, but once you are approached, you will need to pull away and reconsider your distance. If you successfully counter with spiritual pressure technique 2, you will enter a Reiko convergence state and will be able to unleash fierce fire. While awakened, it is always in a state of spiritual convergence. I'm not 100% sure what they mean by this, so let's just hop into the more information for Uryu and we'll try to figure it out. Looking over Uryu's stats, we see that his attack is at a 1, his speed is at a 3, his reach is at a 5, his durability is at a 1, and his skills are at a 4. So Uryu's two main traits are his reach and his skills, while his durability, his attack are at an all-time 1, while his speed is pretty average to above average. Uryu is stated to be able to pierce enemies with a variety of long-range attacks. Quincy, Proud Annihilator. Again, the translations are rough, so you can't really get too mad at me. And his ease of use is set at a 3. Sounds like Uryu is going to take a little bit more skill to play than just to pop in and try to use him. Then we get into Uryu's moveset, and for anyone who didn't pay too much attention to the trailer, they didn't go over every move for Uryu. So starting with his signature attack, which is just referred to as skill light, it's called Rain of, a technique that attacks by shooting arrows into the sky and raining down on them. You can increase the number of arrows by holding down the input. Then his Ryatsu Technique 1 or Spiritual Pressure Technique 1 is called Annihilator's Arrow. Again, translation, we'll get the proper name. A technique that shoots an arrow forward. When hit, it moves in front of the opponent by flying legs and fire countless arrows in pursuit. So this could be what Uryu ends up doing after he successfully hits the opponent with this attack. Then his Ryatsu Technique 2, which we know of, is Shilde Schneider, something that rips the soul. The translation's rough, but we've seen it in the trailer already. Holding the Shilde Schneider and block the attack while holding the stance performs a powerful counter attack. And then his awakening, we know it's Ranzo Tenko. And once you do this, your performance is enhanced. The damage dealt to the opponent and the amount of spiritual power acquired are particularly strengthened, making it easier to use spiritual pressure techniques. In particular, Uryu has a reawakening, but it's not being highlighted here. But the second thing is this is a self-specific thing, and it's called Spirit Child Convergent State, or this could be the Let's Steal state that it's referring to. It shifts to a successful counter with Spiritual Pressure Technique 2, the thing that cuts the soul, and various attacks change to more powerful ones. After awakening, it will always be in a state of spiritual convergence. So again, I don't fully understand what that's saying, but it seems as though that his reawakening changes some of his moves, making them more powerful versions. So we'll have to eventually wait until we can get our hands on the game, or we get gameplay of Uryu to fully understand what that is. So that's it for the character missed details. Again, Uryu have some missed details, and we're gonna have to wait until we get more because the translations is really rough for him. But That's it. What do you guys think about this? I'm Makai San. What? Yo! Make sure you guys are subscribed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.